the, the macro environment. There are the number of common approaches for how the external factors we describe the macro environment can be identified and examined. These factors is indirectly affect organization but cannot be controlled by it. One approach in the PACE analysis. The elements of marketing environment is include but are not limited to changing the preference of customer. Your competition is the legal, political, and regulatory environment, your own resources and budget, currently trends, and the overall economy. PACE is stand for political, economic, socio-cultural, and technological. So, PACE analysis describes a framework of microenvironment factors used to in the environment scanning component or strategic management. It's a part of internal analysis, weighing, conducting strategic analysis, ongoing market research, and gives an overview of the different macro environment factors to be taken consider. It is strategic tools for understanding marketing growth or decline, business position potential, and direction of operation. Political factors to how government interviews in the economy. It especially include political factors have areas including taxation policy, trade regulation, government stability, and unemployment policy. Political factors may also include goods and services which government have high impact on health, education, and infrastructure. Economic factors. It include inflation rate, growth, spending power, rate, people, and reasonable age, recession or loan or customer liquidation. This factor can drastically affect how a business operates. For example, the interest of the rate of firm, cost of the capital, and therefore to what to extend a business grows and expand. Social factors include that age distribution, education levels, income level, consumerism, diet and nutrition, population growth, life expectancies, religion, social class, expectation of society about the business. Social factors can affect the demand for a company products and how the company operates. Technology factors include internet, e-commerce, social media, and labor automation. Factors technology aspect like technology incentives and the rate of technological change. This can determine barriers to entry, the minimum efficient production level, and influence the outsourcing decision. Further technological shift will be affect cost of the quality and lead innovation. PACE analysis can help to evaluate of how to strategic into the border to environment intelligence and strategic thinking. Maka-provide og overview of all crucial external influence and the organization and support the decisive and knowledge decision making. Ug bukasi sa planning sa market, organization change, innovative business and product development. We should use PACE analysis kay magamit sa organization tapos needs to gauge the current or the future markets. Predominantly, this conducted by senior management, C-level for the strategic planning and purposes. External agency bodies and stakeholder and decision maker who may be prospectives as we all consultant and partner can also have valuable insight in the piece analysis.
So I will be continue reporting, which is the integrated model of marketing planning, IMMP. So here are the strategy of business unit. So we have the objectives of the SBU, which is the strategy of business unit. We have the strategies, marketing strategies, under functions, which is marketing functions. We have the two functions, the contact functions and product functions. So in marketing strategies, we have the products, customers, geographical areas, core competencies. And to the other side, the marketing structures, management, organization, planning and information system, contact channels, channels of physical distribution. So in products, so it is very important positioning, pricing and promotion of your product. Among it, target audiences, creating product marketing strategy will be different for every product. So customers, so it is very important to us to know that we must get the attention of our customers to have our respect, loyalty, advocacy, growth and community participation. So in geographical areas, which the number 3, is a marketing strategy to target products to people who live or shop in a specific location, local business open location, and areas where the average income is appropriate for the cost of their goods. So the number 4 is core competencies. So in core competencies, we have the 5 marketing strategies, and these are the targeting, engagement, analytic, conversation or conversion, and marketing technology. So in marketing structures or management, marketing structures include manage and organizational structure as well as planning and information system, and especially marketing channels. Marketing structure are created to facilitate marketing functions. In this chapter, we discuss how business trends are impacting the way marketing is conducted. So we have the following: management, organization, planning and information system, contact channels, channels of physical distribution. As the following that I see in our organizational structure as well, planning and information system. So in marketing functions, we have the contact functions and product function. So we have the 4 functions of contact functions: personal relationship, marketing communication, market information, and functional communication. So in personal relationship, it is important to have the companionship, affectionate attention, sympathy, encouragement, acceptance or loyalty and trust that one gives and receives are part of a personal relationship. For these reasons, it is clear that personal relationships generate with reason for action. So in marketing communication, helps move products, service, and ideas from manufacturers to end doors and build and maintains relationship with the customer, prospect, and other important stakeholders in the company. So in a marketing information system or in market information is a continue and interacting structure of people, equipment, and procedures to gather, sort, analysis, evaluate, and distribute pertinent, timely, and accurate information for use by marketing decision makers to improve their marketing planning, implementation, and control. So in functional communication, so what is meant by functional communication? Identity communicate his or her wants and needs and socialize with others. This communication can occur through a variety of forms including speech, picture exchange, gestures, signs language, and assistive devices so that we can function to others or to understand, especially in person that cannot talk, that using gestures and sign language to functionally communicate regarding with a disability person. So, in a product function, it is very important because many decisions are taken into the process of product planning. These decisions are development of a new product, expansion or construction of product mix, improvement in the product, determination of brand level, packaging, color, design, size, and price, etc. So in the action plans, quantitative objectives and means per year or per shorter planning period. So that's all about, and thank you.
Good morning everyone. So this is sumpay sumpay ni siya sa report ni Margin Baliab. So value proposition. So there are four value proposition. There are product, ability, service, and information. So first is basic product. Then product. Physical product is include durable goods and non-durable goods such as food, beverage. So when you say product is any items of service used to serve as a customers, then use need or what about to the buy or sell your product. Product are kanang unsay example sa ako lang is kanang product is kanang mga maligya gani. It means mana siya mga kusog sa product na durable goods and non-durable. Sample lang na ako na siya. Then the definition of ability is whether someone or something can be accessed or used. Example sa ability is when the classmates can buy your food, and with that date ano siya ability. So ability is someone thinks na naging do you appreciate ano siya. Then service. A service is transaction in which no physical good are transferred from the seller to the buyer the benefits. So service is as such of a service are held to be demonstrated by the buyer. Then willingness to make the exchange. So siyempre service ka apply manitahan ka, diba? So kailangan ka apply skills na kay ko knowledge na kanang asan ay mga service ang ginasya nimo. So there are such no physically good are transferred from the seller to the buyer. So ano siya. Then information service business is include the companies engaged in transport, food or service or distribution, retail and others. So as information example is communicate, knowledge, or describe the sale or service other than of the product. So example is serve or guided or to receive. Muna siya. Sa ako lang. How about others? The next marketing function. So marketing function, there are contact function and product. So dito sa contact function. Contact function is there are personal relationship, living together or being partner or significant others. So personal relationship Siyempre, naman gyud ay our companionship or affection, attention or sympathy. Then encourage then acceptance of loyalty that trust that gives and receives. Then co-part or personal relationship. So rather than muna siyang sa personal relationship, makikommunicate ka to each other. Then sa marketing communication, include the advertisement, direct marketing presence, printed materials, or activity sales or not tapiana. So marketing communication is is not only one of the most common marketing. Then communication objectives, it is also typically. Then the first for a new company is this might include broadcast or commercial or print. The others ba sana siya, then device the image or kanang himo kag site sa capture kana ano siyang mga marketing information system, sample lang na siya. And then sa functional communication, so communicate can occurs to including speech. Functional communication, syempre to communicate to each other, kibali it is used to identify the purpose of difficult or behavior. Teach and one more approach. Then teach of a more appropriate with the communication to the customer. Then but involves a similar or less. So kailangan gina siya communicate then to interpreted to the customers. So there are some 4 types of functional sa contact function. So next din na sa product. So product is to use the serve as a basic for decision making about price or distribution and promotion. So syempre nagidayon tayo product, so product planning so the product planning is the process of creating the product, then idea and following through of it until the product is introduced to the market. Then on a small company, most also have a to exit strategy for each product in case the product are done the sales. Product planning and marketing includes they are managing the product throughout its life using strategies. So product are basics for decision making about prices. So syempre mo magiging kuan sketch kita para nagite product planning for ma-improve ang atong business. Then next, pricing. Syempre nagitay pricing kay kung atay ibaliyan kung mapunta ng customer sa pila na ana siya, so syempre natay price. So processed by the business set the price then which they will sell product and service and may be a part of business marketing plan. So price is used to define as to quote because sometimes syempre hindi na mawalang price pero dili gyud nato sa nato price kay data hindi kali ato product, diba? So next, physical distribution so refers to the movement of finished food good from the company distribution and fulfillment network to the user. So example, shipping your finished product then freight versus sell to truck order to expedite it. So kailangan gid nato ang good quality sa ato ang business. So dili lang tapos ang ato ang akong report. That's all. Thank you.
Eating environment. What is macro environment? So, ang macro environment consists of government, agencies, and pressure groups that influence or limit various organizations and individuals in a given society. Legislation affecting businesses worldwide has increased. Laws protect companies, consumers, and interests of society. It increased emphasis on socially responsible actions. So pag may nga tag macro environment, dako ni siya na kanang sa itawagan na company, larger societal forces ni siya. Dako din ni siya ang daghay daghay mga organization ang ani nabilong. So mao ni siya ang sa gilid niya kaning 7 kabuk man ni siya ang elements sa macro environment: demographic, political, economical, socio-cultural, technological, environmental, and legal. So ang macro nag-refers to the general environment, tanan na siya pag may general, that can affect the working of all business enterprises. So naadira ang mga competitors, organization itself, mga suppliers sa market, intermediaries, and customers. So ang political, mo ni siya ang mga political stability, mga regulation and deregulation, mga statutes, laws, codes of conduct, government funding, subsidies, support for specific industries, fiscal, monetary policy, tax rates, trade agreements, mo na siya sa mga political. So sa economic is mo lang mga trends, mga stability like inflation, wages growth, mga rates niya, mga trade agreements, seasonality and economic cycles, consumer confidence, consumer purchasing power, discretionary incomes. So sa social is demographic changes sa population, kung nagkadaghan ang mga namuyo ba, age distribution, population density, geographic distribution, napo dire ang consumer attitudes, mga taste nila, social influencers, mo ni ang mga nag-role models, mga opinion, shopping habits, preferred mga channel switching, online or offline shopping, uso na ba yan nakaroon. So sa technological, ano ning mga innovation, mga bagong ron, mga uso, mga high-tech na, new product materials or ingredients, new packaging solutions, o dagan ay mga bago na mga improved production processes or business models, new ways of transacting business, new machinery or software. Daghan ay mga high-tech naman ta, so daghan na kaayo na kanang para maisigod ang mga mahimo. So sa microenvironment, the microenvironment affects the organization directly. It refers to the environment that most closely linked to the firm. This environment is also not under the full control of business. The business can influence this environment. So ang micro, mo ning mga business strategy, mga decision making, performance. Pag ang micro, gamay ra ni siya na company, gamay ra siya na industry. Di para sa macro yun kay dako na kaayo ang micro. Kung ano ni siya kanang gamay ra siya ba na kumpanya. Ni siya ang elements sa microenvironment na andira ang company, suppliers, marketing intermediaries, customers, competitors, publics. So sa company's internal environment, functional areas inside the company that have an impact on the marketing department's plan. Suppliers provide the resources needed to produce goods and services and are an important link in the value delivery system. Mga suppliers kuhaanan. Marketing intermediaries help the economy to promote, sell, and distribute its goods to final buyers. So, muna siya, ang example yung mga resellers, kanang nagakuan sad ba para makuan ang product. So sa intermediaries, muna example na siya sa kuan, mga naga-resell gali, naga-distribute sa kuan product. Competitors. Conducting competitor analysis is critical for success of the firm. A marketer must monitor its competitors' offerings to create strategic advantage. So kay di man dyan mawala ang competitor, no? So ang kailangan buhaton yun is kailangan nakafocus po sila kung kung sa ila kakompetensya dito na dapat malabuan nila, dapat na sila mas nindot na strategy. The rival sellers operating in the same industry. Product differentiation is something that helps the firm to beat the cutthroat competition in the market. O kailangan yun na mas the best pag yun kisa sa imong kakompetensya. To survive competition, keep a close watch on the competitors, future moves and actions so as to prepare in advance. Munang competitors mo, kailangan yun naka-focus sila kung sa ilang mga strategy para mas ahead pa sila ba kaysa sa ilang kakompetensya. Customers are the actual buyer of our goods and services. Muna sila ang nagapalit sa mga products. The company must study its customer markets closely since each market has its own special characteristics. So, ang customer, the firms needs to analyze what the customers expect from their products and services so that the firm can satisfy them. Without customers, no business can survive for a long time. Okay, kisa may palit sa mga product. Diba ang customer good? So, money. Competitors, suppliers, customers, intermediaries, shareholders, employees, and media. So, sa shareholders po, these are the real owners of the company who invest their money in the company's business by purchasing the shares. Muna sila ang mga tinuod yun ng mga owner ba? Tag-iya yun siya sa company. Mausad sila ang have the right to vote in the company's general meeting. Sila may dako-dako sa sila mag-vote kung unsay mga kung unsay mga kalambuan dapat ba sa kampanya. So, sa media naman, so we all know the power of media these days, di ba? So, kailangan nila is management of media, whether electronic media, press media, or social media is really important. So, not just to create a positive and clean image of the company, so, but also to support the firm in building a good reputation in the market. So, di ba, ang media atong gamit, pwede na siya sa sa TV, sa mga advertising, magkuan na din sila. Kung ba, i-vlog na sa kung kuha na dayon nila. Pero kadalasan is mga advertising din na siya. Tapos, so mo na to. So, sa marketing planta. So, sa marketing plans, ang pinakauna yun is ang marketing strategy. Mga strategy yun. Understand customer, identify potential customers. Analyze market. So, analyze competition. Mana siya. Ang iyang cycle. I-define ang marketing mix to determine market position, to marketing budget, tapos sa execution plan na dayon. Kaya kung wala strategy, dili man mahimo ang plano. So, mauna siya kailangan identify yun na to, kailangan ang budget, kailangan i-analyze ang plano. Next is marketing functions. So, sa basic functions, marketing research, also, diba mag-research mo dito sa kung sa mga lindot, para mo yun ang plano. Product planning and development. So, kailangan lagi plano. So, sa facilitating functions, buying and selling. Selling, standardization, branding, packaging, storage, transportation, salesmanship, advertising, pricing, insurance. So, diyan na tanan sa facilitating. Tanan na siya. So, the last one is ang action plan na dayon nimo. Once na naka-strategy, nakabuo na kag-strategy. So, mga function na din to. So, pagkaunaan na, plano na dayon. Kailangan na, mulihok na dayon ka. Support na dayon kag through technology, high-tech na betaron. Tapos mga ideas dayon nimo. Dira ang strategy. Nanasa dira ang mga teamwork nimo. Maka-motivate. Wala nang success na dayon. Na rin kay vision. So, that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marjin Baliad. I'm going to report macro environment. So, what is macro environment? The macro environment refers to how the macroeconomic conditions in which a company or sector operates influence its performance. Macroeconomic deals with the aggregate production, spending, and the price level in an economy as opposed to individual industries and markets. So we have here the factors of the macro environment. Analyzing the macro environment is an important part of a strategic management. Business analysts often conduct a PST, political, economic, social, cultural, and technological analysis to identify the macroeconomic factors that currently affect or in the future may affect business. Some of the key factors composing the macro environment include the following: the gross domestic product or GDP, inflation, employment, consumer spending, and monetary policy and fiscal policy. So we have here the company business. We have three: raw material, technology, and core competencies. Raw material. Raw materials are accounted for in manufacturing companies' raw materials inventory account. When the company uses raw materials in production, it transfers from them to the raw materials inventory to the work in progress inventory. So raw materials are the input goods or inventory that a company needs to manufacture its product. Examples of raw materials include steel, oil, corn, grain, gasoline, lumber, forest resources, plastic, natural gases, coal, and minerals. Next is technology. Technology helps business maintain data flow, manage contacts, track processes, and maintain employee records. Technology makes it possible for business to operate efficiently and effectively with minimal manpower and helps to reduce the cost of doing business. So technology will cause changes in workflow, processes, procedures, and workload, and thus has a potential to change the vibe and atmosphere of an organization. So core competencies. A core competency should show how your business is different and what it has to offer above the other similar competitive organizations. Business core competencies should focus on problem solving, management, interpersonal, and marketing skills. So some personal core competencies include analytical abilities, creative thinking, and problem resolution skills. Core competencies are the defining characteristics that make a business or an individual stand out from the competition. So we have here the marketing strategies. Products. A product marketing strategy goes hand in hand with the product strategy, the plan that identifies and defines what you want to accomplish. A good strategy points everyone from the CEO to engineering to sales and customer support in the same direction. It keeps you focused on your customers and your market. Sell your business offerings by communicating the value of your product or service to your potential customers. Lead the customers through the buying decision and facilitate a satisfying transaction. Know your product. So to improve your sales, you must review your target market and sharpen your sales focus. Your buyers might be changing and you will want to keep them or else find a new market. Reevaluate the product design, distribution, packaging, etc. Tweaking and the product with your target market and sales strategy in mind can improve your sales. Customer-driven marketing helps to build loyalty, which can lead to repeat sales as well as referral business. One method used by marketers is the implementation of rewards program, where customers receive a points of each time they make purchase. The accumulation of each points points leads to free or discounted product or services. Unfortunately, most sales and marketing messages talks about features and let the customers try to figure out the benefits. That's asking your customers to do your heavy lifting for you. You'll get more customers more quickly if you communicate the benefits of using your product rather than features it possesses. Geographical areas. If you have an organization that has limited reach, then geographical-based marketing or geographical segmentation is an effective strategy that helps put more focus on resources on the right target audience and in return get a better profit and revenue. Geographical organizational structure suits business that have offices or units in different regions or geographical areas. This form of structure enables business to, depending on the size of the business, each geographic unit may report to an executive who oversees several locations. So, marketing structure. See, so what? Let's go back. Core competencies. It's the same with the first one. Marketing structures. So, management first is the management. The marketing operations responsibility might itself further break down into marketing technology, website, project management, and analytics. By thinking about how to manage these big core areas of responsibility, you move away from the people and organizational chart and really focus on identifying the core areas and key functions. Next is organization. The organizational structure of a marketing department can be as simple as an entrepreneur wearing the hat of both chef, executive officer, and the chef marketing officer. So next is the planning and information systems. To sum up, the information systems planning is a key process for the success of competitiveness of companies in present business environment. Plans explain the structure and content information system and the way it is developed. Next is contact channels. How social relationship impacts management of marketing channels. Chapter 5 covers marketing structures, the element of the integrated model of marketing planning. The falls between marketing strategies and marketing functions. Marketing structures are arranged in order to realize marketing strategies and to facilitate marketing functions. Last is the channels of physical distribution. Transportation is indispensable for physical distribution of goods and services. Transportation mode enables channel members to, like producers, wholesalers, and retailers, to make good and services available at the customer's place of purchase or at his doorstep. So that's all. Thank you.
Basic marketing of forest services. Before we proceed to my topic, at the end of the lesson, you are expected to, number 1, understand the basic concepts of food and services. Number 2, determine the meaning and marketing strategies of services. Number 3, describe several terms pertaining to goods and services. And 4, reflect basic gain insights of these lessons through relevant activities. 4 characteristics of services. A service is any activity or benefit that one party can offer to another that is essentially intangible and does not result in the ownership of anything. So the first characteristics of services is intangible. Intangible is a service cannot be seen, smelled, heard, or touched prior to purchase. It means that services cannot be seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before they are bought. Example, a person who pays for a massage will not see the effect of a massage till the time the massage is done to his or her body. So that is intangible. Next is perishable. Perishable is a service restored like a physical good. If it's not delivered, it is lost or it does not exist. means that services cannot be stored, returned, or sold like a tangible product. Example is a ticket. Ticket to travel. Then you purchase example is a ticket to travel. If you purchase a ticket for a particular day, then you suffers a cold and not able to travel, then the ticket expires. You need to purchase a ticket again if you want to travel. You need to purchase a ticket again if you want to travel again. So next is inseparable. A service is performed and consumed at the same time. Means that services are generated and consumed and can't be separated from their providers. Example is a barber shop. A barber needs to provide his customer for a haircut. Then the customer will wait or consume time after its purchase. So that is inseparable. Next and last, variable. Each time a service is performed, it will perform in a different.
Good day everyone. I am Rona G. Abila and I am the last reporter of Group 5. Examples of different forests, goods and services. First is goods. The first example of goods are first is the resource. The resource are the material, and her product is industrial wood and the user is sawmills. Second, energy, and the product is fuel wood and the user are household. Third is fiber. Second, then her product is basket and the user are wholesaler. Fourth, carbon, and the product is equity funds and the user are the investors. 5, water, and the product of water is bottled water and the user is the wholesaler. Air, and the product of air is a forested land and the user are the communities. Plants, the product of plants is the erosion control and the user are the state. Foodstuff, the product of foodstuff are nuts and the user are the confectionery manufacturer. Medicine, the product of medicine are the herbs and the user are the pharmaceutical industry. Extractives, the product of extractives are the dye stuff and the user are the textile industry. And the last one are the leaf seeds. The product of leaf seeds are the trees and the user is textile industry, tree nursery. Second are the services. The first resources are the personnel, and the product of personnel are well-being, and the user is the tourist. Personnel, the product of personnel are the training and the user are the youth forestry workers. recreation. The product of recreation are the extreme mountain biking or youth recreation. Other example of recreation are campgrounds, and the user are families. In social, the product of social are healthy exercise, and the user are the people with heart condition. And the other example of social are culture. The product are culture, and the user are community arts group. Environmental. The product of environmental are the infiltration capacity, and the user are the food plane properties. Second example of environmental resource are biodiversity. Environmental resource, the product is biodiversity and plant, and the user are plants. And that's all. Thanks for watching.